Alright guys, AJ here, making a quick video about the 3 to 5 things I dislike or find annoying of the 2016 and up Triumph Thruxton Standard R and RS, like behind me. Preface, I know this bike inside and out. Since 2016 I've been lusting after it, so I know everything. I've met owners before I owned the bike who were shocked that I knew so much about the bike before owning it, that I blew them away, and I still do. So I have a unique perspective. I've extensively researched the bike. That said, once I became an owner of this 2023 Thruxton RS, I learned some things I didn't even know that I didn't like. So first thing is heat. While the Bonneville engine, 1200 Bonneville high horsepower engine is phenomenal for power, it does get a lot of heat. I have a Ducati Monster that I thought got hot before, air cooled, and it does on a hot day. But this bike behind me gets really hot, and it's unanimous between all owners of the Thruxton that I've met too. It does get a lot of heat. So just a warning there, even though it's liquid cooled, the engine gets really hot. With fairing or without fairing, it gets hot. That's number one. Number two, probably me specific, but with this bike, when I'm going from first to second, I'd say a quarter to half of the time, I'll mistakenly go into neutral. Not on purpose. I'm really good with shifting with the old Ducati Monster with the slipper clutch. I guess this one, I don't know if it's just the feel or what, but after a couple thousand miles, I'm still mistakenly going into neutral from first while riding. Something I'm working on, but I think it's just the transmission. I think that's how they are. So you got to be more exact, more up when you're going from first to second. Number three, servicing this bike, if you don't do it yourself, if you do it at a Triumph dealer, if you're warranted like I am, it costs as much as a Ducati. Servicing this costs actually more than it costs servicing my Ducati Monster. Take that for what you will. People say Ducati is like a premium brand, Triumph is not, or maybe not as premium. Not true. Triumph charges just as much. So that's number three. Servicing officially at a dealership is just as much as premium Ducati. So keep that in mind. Finally, number four, and this is something that might be unique just to my bike, probably is, but I've heard it a lot in the groups. When I first bought this in 2024 from the dealer, the battery was dead when I went to pick it up. I had to wait for them to tender it, and they said it checked out healthy and fine. But I had issues with it for like 6 months following. So within the first, I think 9 months of ownership, I'd say 6, I've encountered problems with the battery. Now this is probably specifically for the Thruxton RS because it uses a smaller, I think it's a Yabusa or YTX 14BS battery, I think. Don't quote me on that. But it uses a smaller one, and the battery's flawed in what they give you from factory, in my opinion. I've had this replaced under warranty at a Triumph dealership under a year, because they can replace batteries brand new if they fail in under a year only, even though they have a 2-year warranty on the bike. I had a battle with the dealership and then with Triumph to honor the battery warranty, which is unacceptable. Horrible new bike experience. But I'm having issues, I think, again with the battery. It's showing me on my voltage tracker that the crank voltage is really low, to the minimum of the low. So I think this battery, this new replacement battery that I replaced 6 months ago, is also going. So that's another thing I didn't know and I don't like about the bike, but gives me an opportunity to go to lithium sooner than later. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are the only 4 things that I don't like about the bike. However, this is my end-all be-all bike. I don't think I would ever sell this one. I've wanted this for, like I said, since 2016, so almost 10 years. it's still a phenomenal bike. Best bike I ever had, even with those downfalls. Every bike's going to have downfalls. Those are mine, and some of those are unique to my bike, potentially. So, hope you guys like this. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. Till next time.